Hello everyone, welcome to Pathshala. Now in this video, we will see how to get a vector for a input text for providing input to deep neural network. So let's see why it is required and how to perform that. So basically, when we are working with deep neural network, our model will not take raw text as input. We need to convert this raw text into a vector. Converting a text to a vector consisting of a number is called as vectorization. Now, vectorization can be performed on character, word, bunch of characters. If we are considering two words, then it is called as bigram. If we are considering three words, then it is called as trigram. So basically we can use phrases, sentence or doc. So let's see how to perform that. But before that, let's try to understand different terms that we will use while performing vectorization. So first is token. Token means the smallest part of input. So it might be a character, word, bigram, sentence or a doc. Whichever the smallest part we are considering for the processing, that is called as token. Tokenization is actually the process of breaking given text into the tokens. So suppose I have a paragraph. From this paragraph, I am just considering words. So one word is called as token and getting all the words from that paragraph is called as tokenization. Text vectorization is the process that will initially identify all the tokens from the given input and will assign one vector to that token. One of the simplest way for text vectorization is one hot encoding. So in this video we will see what is mean by one hot encoding and how to get that one hot encoding for the given text. So let's see how to get the one hot encoding vector for the input data. Okay, so in the first cell we are going to import the classes and libraries required for tokenization. So we have imported TensorFlow as TF, and after that we are importing tokenizer class from tensorflow.keras.preprocessing.text module. So let's see what is tokenizer class. So tokenizer is a utility class, and this class allows us to vectorize text corpus by tuning each text into either a sequence of integer or into a vector where the coefficients for each token could be binary based on the word count. Okay, so basically we are using tokenizer class to get a sequence of number for the given corpus, and that sequence will be provided as an input to our deep neural networks model. Okay, now suppose I have a text with two sentences. First sentence is I like cricket $$ to play cricket, and second sentence is IPL, comma, cricket T20 league, comma, is going to start. Now this will be the corpus for our example. Now we are creating object of tokenizer, and inside that we are passing num underscore words is equal to 10. So this 10 indicates that how many words we are going to consider from the given text. So basically tokenizer is going to arrange the words according to its occurring frequency. So if certain word is occurred many more time, then it will have higher priority. So top 10 words which will have higher occurrence, those will be considered from the given text. Many more arguments are also there, like filters, which words we want to skip from the given corpus, that we can specify. Then whether we want to convert all the text into lowercase, that parameter is also there. Split is indicating word splitting, character level indicating character splitting, and many more other parameters are there we can use. Here we are using num words is equal to 10, means top 10 words we are going to consider for the tokenization task. Now we are going to use fit on text method for building a vocabulary for the given corpus with the help of fit on text method. Update the internal vocabulary based on the list of text. So whatever the corpus we are providing for the tokenizer, in this case we are going to consider only 10 top words. So for these 10 top words, vocabulary will be created. So that vocabulary need to be generated before using text to sequence or text to matrix. So we have done that. After that we have to get a sequence of integer for the corpus. So that can be easily generated by using text to sequence method. So text to sequence method transforms each text in a text to a sequence of integer. So in our text we have two sentences. So both these sentences will be converted into series of number. Now after that, apply text to matrix method on the text, that is corpus, in the binary mode. So basically this will convert a list of text to the NumPy matrix. So the output will be generated by this method will be 2D matrix. First row corresponds to first sentence, second row corresponds to the second sentence. Now let's try to understand what we have done till now. So first is we will identify what is vocabulary that we have learned by fit on text method. So we can identify vocabulary with the help of tokenizer dot word index prop. This will provide the vocabulary. Now we are indicating how many unique tokens we have identified. We have identified 11 unique tokens. But remember this, we have passed 10 over here. So we should get 10. But here we are getting 11. Why? Because the 11th index is reserved and it is just indicating start of each sentence. Rest of the 10 words are from the same corpus, that is text, that we have passed for fit on text method. Also observe that special characters like $$ has been removed. So we are getting total 11 words from the given corpus. If we are printing sequences which are learned through text to sequence method, we are getting first sentence encoded as 3 4 1 2 5 1 and second sentence as 6 1 7 8 9 2. So these numbers are actually the indices for corresponding word in the vocabulary. For example, 3 is indicating I. So our sentence is I like cricket to play cricket. So first is I, fourth is like, first is cricket, I like cricket to play, fifth is play, and again one cricket. So we have received the sequence, encoded sequence. Same is true for the second. You can check on your own. Okay, so we have encoded our sequence. Now text to matrix method is converting whatever the corpus we have into two-dimensional. So remember this, each row is of size 10. Why 10? Because we are interested in 10 words. Num underscore word is equal to 10. So every every sentence is encoded within these 10 interested words. So here first sentence is represented by the vocabulary size, second sentence is represented by again the vocabulary size. For example, the first index, zeroth index, first index corresponds to cricket, so that word is present inside the word, that's why we are getting 1 over here. Second index is representing 2. In first sentence 2 is present. Where is 2? Here. This 2 is present, that's why we are getting 2 over here. Like third index is represented by I, so I word is present inside the first index. Also like is present inside the first sequence, that's why we are getting 1 over here, and at the last play word is also present, so we are getting 1 over here. Remember this, cricket is occurring twice in the sentence, that's why even though in the first sentence there are 6 words, we have only 5 ones over here. Now if we are concentrating on the second sentence, then whichever the word corresponding to that index is present, that word is represented by 1 inside text to matrix. Now this particular 2D matrix we can pass to our neural network. So this is encoding for first sentence, and this is encoding for the second sentence. So these are the outputs that we have received from the different methods like fit on text, text to sequence, and text to matrix method. I hope you are getting this. Thank you for watching the video.